Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christian, and if you're looking for raw, real, and relatable content, stay tuned and subscribe if you want. So in today's video, I thought I would help you guys out with how to change your nose ring and or nose jewelry if you've just gotten it pierced or you're having some trouble changing your stud into a hoop. So I got my nose pierced almost 2.5 years ago, so I'm pretty experienced in this field. So let's get started. I'm going to take my nose ring out and show you step by step how to change a nose ring, especially if you're doing it for the first time. So in my nose, I have this nose hoop right now, so I'm going to take it out. And the first piece of jewelry that I'm going to show you guys is a nose bone. So I'm going to show you how to put in a nose bone. I got this jewelry from Spencer's. So how to put in a nose bone, it's pretty easy. You're going to take the nose jewelry, align it with your hole, and if your piercing is freshly pierced, meaning 6 to 8 weeks, it might hurt a little bit, okay? But you're going to align your nose jewelry with your piercing, and mine just went right in. So that's how you put in a nose bone. Pretty easy. I'm gonna take that out. It literally goes in and out. Pretty easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to the good stuff. How to put in a nose hoop. So what they don't tell you is you can put it in 2 ways. I have a captive bead ring, so you could do it 2 ways. You can, but the thing that I want you to do when you're putting in any type of nose hoop is to twist one part more to the left or right than the bottom part. So for me, I go like this. This is the easiest way to do it. Your jewelry should look like this. Okay, so some people like to do it underneath their nose and bring it to the front, but I prefer to just go in this way. So once your jewelry is like this, twisted like this, you are going to insert this part of the jewelry into your nostril. I like to do it by holding the bottom, and I just put it in like this. So it's just gonna go like this. Okay, it's already in. So once it's in, you want to snake the jewelry through like this. Okay? So once it's at this point, you're just going to want to, you see how it's like this because we twisted it to get it in. You just want to manipulate this part that's a little bit more forward and bring it back to the center. And once I bring it back to the center, I just connect the 2 parts. Okay, some people like to hide the bead like this, but I prefer to have it showing. So I'm going to leave mine out like this and close it a little bit more because that's my preference. But yes, this is how to change a nose ring and or nose hoop for the first time for ultimate beginners. I hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on nose piercing advice and tips that you need to know if you want to get your nose pierced. So I've had my nose pierced for 2 years now, and I've pretty much been through everything with this piercing. My piercing took a year to fully heal. I'm gonna give you tips and advice that you need to know if you want to get your nose pierced, so stay tuned. There are so many videos on YouTube of people going to like malls and getting their nose pierced with a gun. Now, the reason that this is so unsafe and so dangerous is because when you get anything pierced with a gun, including your ears, basically it's the gun and the earring, and the gun puts blunt force on whatever's getting pierced and basically forces the jewelry through, and this can cause damage to your cartilage. So don't get your nose pierced with a gun. Go to a tattoo shop or a piercing shop and get your piercing done with a needle. The second thing you need to know is you need to be asking your piercer what size needle they're piercing you with. They call this a gauge. So you need to ask, what gauge are you piercing me with? Because this will help when your piercing is healed. It'll help you know what size jewelry to get, because I know it's super confusing. I went online and I was like, 20 gauge, 22 gauge, like what do I get? And so ask your piercer, hey, what gauge are you piercing me with? And then you'll know what size jewelry to buy. Number 3 is to buy surgical steel or titanium for your jewelry, the jewelry that you're going to be putting in your nose after it starts to heal. You can change your jewelry 6 to 8 weeks after you get it pierced, and you want to buy titanium or surgical steel. I know it's really enticing to get silver and gold, but for the amount of times that you're going to have to be cleaning it throughout the day, it's going to tarnish expensive jewelry. So get surgical steel or titanium. If you didn't know, I have a nose jewelry haul on my channel. I got all my nose jewelry from Spencer, so I'll link that in the iCard. Do not buy expensive aftercare. I know the place where I got my nose pierced, they try to get me to buy this expensive saline solution type stuff, and it's just not, you don't really need it. All you need is salt water, tea tree oil, and a really sensitive soap. You don't have to buy expensive aftercare. Number 5, oh my goodness, I'm getting a headache just thinking about it, but washcloths are so bad. You need to avoid washcloths and things that just have like loose threads, because if it catches on your piercing, it can rip it out. Number 6, this can seem kind of self-explanatory, but some people are just hard-headed and don't want to listen. So do not take your piercing out before it's fully healed. This can actually hurt your healing journey. And the reason that they say 6 to 8 weeks is for a reason. When you get your nose pierced, you're basically inviting bacteria to the party. You're saying, hey, bacteria, hey, open wound. So don't change your jewelry until the 2-month mark if you're trying to be safe, but honestly wait as long as you can. I know I personally got a stud and I was so eager to change it to a hoop, but I still had to wait like some months.